Alright, back to it here. Start using some of these resources. Need... Oh, they need MV pulverizers. Oh, actually, they need HV pulverizers because I need the secondary output. Up here without it causing issues. Yeah, good. That way I can see it. Do I want to order them here or... Yeah, probably back at the main base. Inventory real fast. So for those, I need 6 high voltage macerators. Crafters can... Tier 2 that can handle 4 recipes, so I just need 2 of those. I gotta pulverize them, then I gotta take these and craft... Actually, if I get another crafter, I think I can also do the dusts. I think I'll have a dust pipe product. Iridium. Dimium. Neodymium. Cadmium. Chrome. Gallium. Indium. Important. The other way to make star metal. Dark matter. Chrome. Actually, as I can make, I can probably make the vanadium then. Power void crystal's annoying. Primal mana. Oh, that requires the Ventium, Deuterium, and mana powder. Mana dust. All the other dusts put together. Egg that gave you that. Now, well, sort of. It gives you the dust plus some deuterium. Iridium. Good for barium. Great dust. Oh, you need it in like ZPM for transformers. Ugh. And hatches. That's one thing in Greg Tech's pack. Never overlook a random metal. Sometimes they can be useful for something weird. It can also be broken down, right? Nope. Actually, can't. Interesting. This is literally the easiest way to tell if a metal is used. It has all the little widgets. If it doesn't, then it's either used to make other metals or it's not useful at all. Working on the another crafting table. I built 16 request tables. No wonder those took so long. I have more request tables than I'm probably ever going to use. We're supposed to be crafting tables. I'll store them in here for now. Oh, dense ore. I mean, I can start processing the silver. I already figured that out. Where's the chassis pipe? Alright, I gotta step away for a second. I'm hearing something weird. Turns out it's a squirrel in my gutter. That's literally like 10 feet away from me right now on the other side of a wall. I just couldn't tell what it was. I also live in a busy area and people mess with cars around here, so I thought something was going on because my car is also outside on the driveway that's right outside the window I'm next to. So hearing sounds coming from that kind of direction was worrying me. But it's okay, it's just a squirrel scraping in the gutter for some reason. Not even in the downspout. Because I live in a city-like area, it is chunky squirrel. I was making so much noise. Okay, so those are still working. Even though I have the resources for HV machines, they take so long. Forever for the stainless steel to process. Yeah, those are going to take a while. Problem is, going to be the same with all the other machines I need. Clogging up everything so I can't get that chassis pipe I need. How much dense silver do I already have? Go put this in manually while I'm waiting. I'm going to have to set up these big production lines for just about everything else. This is where it needs to be. So I'm going to slap down another chassis pipe here for dense silver. Get processed through the rest of this line. Right now, what? I've got rutile, silver, manganese. I'm calling each line by its most important output. So even though this has like lead, sulfur, silver, because silver is the most important output on this line, calling that silver, that's rutile, manganese. Technically this is platinum, even though it mostly produces nickel. I can do with nickel. X. Hydrochloric acid. Cyclohexanon oxymene dust. Caprolactam. R. It's the one that can be made into string. Jeez. I could turn nickel into string. But I already have infinite string because of deep mob learning and pristine spider matter. Battery bank not full. Impartial. About to switch out. Or no, they've got a while still. I'd have to just dump some more batteries into the system. Pretty much produce infinite of them. Yeah, okay, that's why, because I'm behind on charging. I should have another 16 in the system. Okay, got get those done. Check some. Just running nonstop, and it's kind of a waste. I mean, both a waste of resources and sugar. I can't do any of these without the matter infuser. I get myself a exquisite entropy infused gem. Build this. I could use. Some funky recipes. The different types of slime. A lot of the slimes. Night slime. Need to work on some of the magic stuff still. Big thing is now that I've gone to space, I have at least the closer to the ritual from blood magic that gets me other resources that I need. There's one crafter. Those ones are full and now they're getting switched out. These be running. I never connected them. I've only been charging at half speed. Only been running at half capacity this whole time for these charging these crystals. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to try to pump all 32 amps into this thing. Because maybe I am right that I could charge these super fast. This whole reason I thought they were charging slow was because I had half of these disconnected. Sometimes my blunders know no bounds. But I found it. Could run another. I could run another 4 engines back here. Or 8 engines back here. And just run it to the back. I'll look into that. I also need to make a peace candle at some point. Almost done with your stainless steel. I almost worked through that like 300 plus stainless steel that the system accidentally created. Processing line started. Do I get more engine? Probably the processing line. Right now, I think the engines that I have can keep up now that I've connected them all. Okay, so I've got... What resource do I need the most right now? Out of all the ones I'm gathering. Do I have the least amount of dust? Gold and copper, but definitely gold. Okay, gold processing line it is. Grab a dense ore. Gold processing. Crushed gold ore. Either get silver or copper. Run it through a thermal centrifuge. Better chance if I use mercury. I do seem to use a lot of silver. Do this, that's one less byproduct to deal with, since there's a double chance of silver. And it's a better yield. Copper. Yeah, okay, so pulverizer. So I need all three or doubler. And bath. Don't need a centrifuge or electrolyzer. Need that. Two advanced macerators. Furnace. Advanced electric furnace. Make sure I get only twos because that's I kept blowing stuff up. Thermal centrifuge 2. A chem reactor. Second chem bath. Two macerators, an arc furnace, electric furnace, thermal centrifuge, chemical reactor, chemical bath. Second chem bath I already have. Yeah, that's everything. Oh, and I can set up the rest of silver processing. I get any more silver ore yet? I think I'm going to eventually set the... Once I set up processing for the dense silver ore, or sorry, dense emerald ore, when I get down that far, I'm going to have it go over to the... why am I blanking? Have it go over to the Thaumcraft area and get turned into Lucrum. Does this also have a... with disconnection modules on all these? There we go. A chisel module. So active supplier. It's dense silver ore. Infinite. Now to try to bring all dense silver ore that ever gets put into the system over here to get processed. Graded. And these systems are made to back up. Yeah, I'll just upgrade the crap out of the lead if it ever backs up before the silver does. I mean, I'm getting close to needing tons of lead. Platinum and lead is the next major wire. Only 3 stages of ore doubling. They'll have 2 more to go. One of them is Thaumcraft. So I could still be getting a lot more out of these ores. Do some rounds real quick to make sure the system isn't completely balled up. Fine. We're happy. Overflowing. Waiting on wires to make. Case. Processing? No, you're messed up. Not letting the diodes in? Transistors. It has transistors. Oh, the previous circuit. Sometimes these machines are so hard to deal with. I keep harping on about being unable to lock inputs or decide inputs. I have a hopper. I'm almost to the point that I do need to upgrade to the next type of circuits. Integrated processor assembly, and then that gets to the workstation. But I do want to do surface mount. I need to get all these being produced. Red ones. Gallium phosphide. Oh, it has to be done in IV. Not there yet. Gallium arsenide. And that's not much platinum. That's an ingot's worth. Make 32 diodes. Yeah, surface mount. It's so much more. sea wafers. Little glass lens. Actually, I should be able to just upgrade to these. They can produce phosphorus doped wafers. Yeah, HV canthanol or canthanol. Nitrogen, gallium arsenide, phosphorus, silicon. I don't want to set up another blast furnace for this though. Because right now the one that I use the most is being used for tons of stainless steel. Still waiting on more circuits. Because if I can make the circuits faster, that would also help stop this issue. Right now it's because everything has to wait. So things like bolts get done first in mass quantities. As far as I can tell, there's nothing that's in this pack. I could finally make the digital miner if I wanted. Taking a lot of gallium otherwise. Interesting. Close to health elves. Chaotic infusion crafting. I need to get antimatter still. I don't know how to strike life essence with the lightning bolt off the top of my head. I'm not even near draconium. Interesting in transport. Never did get Super Factory Manager, which I know I need to automate some stuff that I've been putting off. Nowhere near quantum tanks. Yeah. Eventually I'm going to need to automate nether stars. Void metal plate, titanium screws, resin ender, but EV machine. I can finally have all the ender chests I want. I would need to build large chemical reactors, which I can do, they're just expensive. But I don't have any uranium. Because you need to pass plutonium and radium between, or plutonium and uranium between multiple large chemical reactors. $239, $238. Refuse it back out. Get plutonium 241. You're supposed to be able to make a loop of radon is a fairly simple process of cycling plutonium-239 in a chemical reactor with some uranium. Turns to dust and needs to be resmelted to. Eventually you can just get the radon chicken. I'm not too far away if I can just get my hands on nebulous hearts. Just need plutonium-239 dust to start with. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. So you have eight ingots of plutonium-239. You mix it with an ingot with the dust of uranium-238 plus air gas gets you plutonium dust and radon. You then recook the plutonium, add in more uranium. Really, it's you're just turning uranium into radon. But you have to go to Aurelia first. Ah, this pack sometimes. Real brain burner. I didn't pick up enough bauxite to trigger this. Bang. I already have titanium tetrachloride. Okay, it doesn't unlock anything, so at some point I need to finish this quest. That's crystalline. I could do empowered oil. Also no dependency. You need to do charcoal byproducts at some point. That's another way to do bioprocessing for fuels. Losing stuff again. Okay, we gotta take a break here, and then we'll be back. Alright, let's get back to it. This so I could dump this stuff. Come on, I need you to dump in actual circuits, not pieces. Gonna have to do. I need to actually do some research off stream and make sure there isn't a way to fix this. It's just low order volume. Waiting on fine gold wire. Back behind all the other wire making other stuff. At least copper is good. Because the copper is needed to make the first circuit. Gold is needed for the second, and then the electrum is for the third. This is me just needing more wire mills. I keep putting off. Oh, I think it's for one of them. They just take raw silver wire. 10. Or electrum. There's gold. There's gold. Waiting on. Copper wire. Oh, you're waiting on an integrated circuit piece. Right? That's what we're waiting on. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a bunch of silicon waiting over. Silicon boule production on back order. Okay, so this is waiting on silicon. This is can still use a bit of gold. Basically waiting on that. Are you making fine gold or are you making copper? Because this is almost messed up. Get what fine 10 is for. Probably another machine piece that I'm not thinking about. There's too many silver bolts. Pinched nerve in my neck is still bothering me. I think the only other option I think there is a way to fix this, sort of. But that'd be, again, switching from on-demand to constant production. Which, until I had the orbital drill, was a problem. That's not good. Why aren't you removing fine tin wire? Correct recipe. Good. Stairs. What resistor recipe am I using? Down from the top. Fine annealed copper wire. This stuff. And that's going to fill up on gold wire. There's the annealed copper wire. Gravers. bath. Waiting to cool stuff. All this tin wire going. Transistors. I think it ordered way too much. And wire was going anywhere. There's one macerator and a chem bath. That's waiting on diodes. That's waiting on no, that's waiting on... Well, they both are waiting on diodes. There are lots of diodes that still need to be produced. I still got silver bolts. Yeah, that needs gold wire more than this needs. More copper. Definitely more silicon still being produced. Diodes and the resistors. Circuits, still doing good. Things are kind of flowing straight. I just got to get the rest of these silver bolts out of my inventory. I think as long as things chug along smoothly like they are, gonna have an issue. Oh, right. Forgot about the 6 other macerators. I'm waiting for 8 macerators to be produced right now. Two for the gold processing line, and then there's the 6 for the crystal line. Completely forgot those are being produced. I need to get a peace candle. Dropped items from base stuff in my base. And they ignore light level. So I have to stop them from spawning. Don't even have any good drop. Let me go see if I can craft the peace candle. Chart. Black tallow candle. Black chemical dye. The barrier stones. Should be everything. I think I have a bunch of barrier stone over here. Somewhere. Either that or I need to go to the dungeon and get more. Okay, trip to the dungeon is Might bounce. Did I ever get the Sash of the Traveler back? Yes. Planestrider Sash. As long as I keep going going forward, I'll speed up. Hope that won't be a problem. Barrier Stone. Check for candles. Them all or use up all the magic tallow. Bit of you. Black tallow candle. Far back. Yeah, I'll cycle this back through the system. Black candle. 6 pedestals. 6, yep. Oh, wait. 6. Yeah. Yeah, I have 6. They're just kitty corner. At 4. This is an old infusion trick. If you have extra resource, you can put it in the hopper. Okay, everything that. Locks, 12 Ordo. This do I? Full on Modus. full on ordo. Lux. I know a lot of lux. Yeah. There we go. There's lux. Yep, just those 3. 4 barrier stones. 3, 4. Everything looks good. Already done. 1 piece candle. Piece candle will prevent natural mob spawning and a 3-chunk radius around it. There is a peace candle in 1/3 of all villager churches. Did not see any. I don't know, I haven't really looked through a lot of churches. Damn it. Unlink that. I guess I'll have to take the tunnel. Sure. Chunk radius. I'm gonna build this place along chunk lines. If I put it here. Affect the whole base. Now I should have robots spawning everywhere. Chem graders, chem reactor, arc furnace. Still waiting on a thermal centrifuge. Guessing you're thinking you still are supposed to get a bunch of tin. I mean, besides the fine tin wire, you should be finished. All silicon. So just hot ingots to regular ingots. Probably still waiting over here. I think that one got overloaded. Hang on. Circuit, but what are you short? Short a bolt. Okay. Copper bolt. I feel like there's still more that should be being produced. Just silicon tools. Hmm. Advanced macerators. Still missing an advanced thermal centrifuge that should be being produced. Craft. Advanced thermal centrifuge. Missing. You can't. Okay, that's still in the blast furnace. Right there. This thing's so bogged down with silicon, it's going to be a while. Or compact machines. Full byproduct still. Few gases. Fluoride. During your Euclides Prime expedition, you may be able to find uranium veins inside of, well as 5 photon nuclear fission. energems. I have some surface mount components, but I'm not producing them, so I'm not using them in crafting right now. There, sometimes there's something up with the logistics pipe system. It's not perfect. Sometimes it is human error. Sometimes it just seems to be dumb. Like coal coke, veggies I use for crafting, material, silicon, silver, platinum, salt, fieldstone. Good thing I got some of that now. Lead, manganese, red garnet, beryllium, electrotine, apatite, and um, definitely it's overproduced bolts. There's stainless steel bolts was a different thing that I think I caused. Copper nickel wire. Just some of this stuff, there's no reason the system should be holding on to this much of it. Do I need to get to applied energistics again? I think I'm close. I'd like to get away from this headache that is applied or logistics pipes. Polyethylene, dust, fiber, Curtis quartz or quartzite or Curtis quartz or nether quartz, liquid glass. Okay, so I can make this. I just probably need to set up another assembler. It's dust. Crystal. MV mixer, nether quartz, redstone, Certus quartz. Flux and I need stardust for that. And a bunch of pure. Have enough destabilized redstone. Fight. Liquid nightmares. I can definitely make the reagent. Pure fluke pack. Fluke seed plus glowstone and the phytogenic isolator. And that's just sand plus fluix. gas. Yeah, okay, so it does have the recrafting recipe, but it doesn't get you anywhere. Cells. There's the automated crafting stuff that I need to do for Thaumcraft. Thaumcraft and and applied energistics are actually kind of intertwined. This neat beamformer added by NAE2 provides a way to connect points of your ME network at straight 32 straight line distance from them. Make sure the other one is clear straight 32 block max from it. Glass in between correctly between the two signaling. Conduit. Need to build a pretty much a compact machine that's just a factory for turning out Fluix. Bunch of compact machine wall. Forgot to get an ender pearl. Damn it. Close enough. Maximum size. Am I out of tunnels? Yes, I'm out of tunnels. Tunnels. Oh, I only. I think I'm going to call it here. Too exhausted to actually get those set up for right now, so we'll tackle that tomorrow. Plan to stream about the same time, 2 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you all for watching. See you then.